If you want cheap games, click that link down below. Welcome back everyone, my name is LastKnownMeal and today we are going to talk about The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. Well, more precisely, this is going to be my review of the expansion completely spoiler free. After months of speculating and analyzing, I finally got a chance to embark on this grand adventure. The region of Toussaint is beautiful and feels a lot more different than anything we've seen so far. The land is beautiful, the women are gorgeous, and the mountains are just grand. It all feels like a dream. You can clearly see the graphical upgrade because with almost all assets done from scratch, everything feels and looks sharper and with more detail. When it comes to frames per second, I didn't notice the difference since they polished everything as much as they could. Now let's talk about the main quest for a bit, shall we? Of course, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I can tell you straight away, it's dark, it's crazy, and it's superbly written. I mean, during a couple of moments, you will just sit there and be like, whoa. The quests themselves are not easily forgotten and question your decisions deeply, like the Bloody Baron quest from the base game, for example. Side quests are also fun, and you can really see that developers went all the way with creativity and imagination. Also, horse racing is back in the game along with some new funny and interesting activities. Keep in mind that you do arrive during the Festival of Wine. And for all of you Gwent lovers out there, Skellige Gwent set is available in the game. I tried it out a bit to see if it's weaker than the other sets. It's not, it's good, and I definitely recommend trying it out. When it comes to map size, the map itself can compete with Velen and Skellige easily, and I love how every single part of the map has its own unique beauty and style. The expansion is offering a ton of new armor and weapon pieces along with a new tier of Witcher set from Master Crafted to Grandmaster level. The monsters are fun yet challenging, but fighting them was like a treat. There's also a bunch of mini bosses and bosses, and you need a different tactic for every single one of them. Funniest thing for me is putting Geralt, a grim monster slayer, in this magical, almost fairy tale-ish, yes that's a word, land. It's almost like putting Max Payne in Barbie land. That is actually when the comedy starts in this expansion, Geralt reacting to all of that. The region itself is full of knights and they all act a bit funny. The thing is, Toussaint doesn't have its own army, so they kinda rely on these knights, and you can just imagine Geralt talking to one of these guys. Now you also get your own vineyard to worry about, and it's pretty much crazy because you can never imagine a Witcher doing something like this, and it definitely adds another dimension to Geralt's persona. Now this vineyard is going to serve as an HQ in Toussaint, so you basically start there and you go and embark on different quests and adventures from that HQ, and you can upgrade it and display your weapons and armor and do all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, I never expected something like that in a Witcher series, but it's amazing. There are also bandits roaming the land, but I love how they're just not a copy and paste of the bandits from Velen or Skellige, for example. They have their own charm, if you could call murdering and pillaging a charm, but yeah, they're different. By the way, if you're worried that your character is OP since you finished everything in a base game, trust me, you are wrong. This is a high level region, so expect a lot of trouble. There is a lot of monster nests to destroy and dungeons to explore, and honestly, Blood and Wine could have easily been released as a separate game, because they did say that there is 30 hours of gameplay in it, but if you're like me and you really want to finish everything there is, it's going to take you a lot longer. Also, a lot of people think that this expansion is connected to the base game when it comes to story. It's not actually, it has a story of its own, and it's really good. Now, user interface has also been improved. It's a lot easier to navigate everything right now, and I like how they're constantly trying to improve UI to make it more appealing to everyone. There are also changes with skills and abilities. You can enhance mutations to make your abilities stronger, so this means you can research all the mutations but you can only equip one. It makes you really strong. Also, you can now dye your armor pieces into various colors since you want to look good when fighting the monsters. Remember, fashion requires sacrifice. So all things aside, if you ask me if this is a fitting end for The Witcher, I will say hell yeah. If you want a good story, then definitely buy this. The price of the expansion is $20, €20 or your region equivalent, and that is one hell of a deal. Okay, that is all I have for today. I will be uploading a lot of Blood and Wine videos, so subscribe for that. Also smash that like button and share this with your friends. LastKnownMeal signing out and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.